Welcome to Silk Painting with Jane Cameron. Technical series. This video is about how to use Gutta or outliner. Okay, so working with outliner. What we've got here is iron fixable outliner for silk. The Marabu one comes in two different sorts. This is the sort of metal toothpaste tube style applicator, and it has the nib included in with it. This one is the Marabu Contours and Effects squidgy bottle, which is really nice to use if you've got arthritis or anything like that, and is more controllable. And what you've got here is, once the top comes off, you've got quite a large nozzle on the end. Now, this makes quite a thick line. You can make it smaller by adding a nib. This is a 0.5mm nib made of stainless steel. Screw it on. And there you have your outliner ready to roll. So, make sure, there we go, that stuff is coming out of the end, always a good sign. So, how do you drive this thing? Okay, always a good idea to do it on a section fairly near you. If I do it over there, my hand's in the middle of the silk, and if I've got part of a design still going on over there, I can smudge it or put my elbow in it. So this is the time you put your elbows on the table. It makes it much more stable, so push it slightly away from you and hold it down with your other hand so that you've got a nice stable surface on which to work. As you can see there, if you hold it with the point down for too long, a little bead will form on the end. Have a piece of kitchen paper handy, wipe that off before you start, or you'll get a big blob. So, onto the silk. So I'm going to go, for starters, you can go up. So you can see there we go. You notice I've got my thumb on the purple section here, and my thumb is what controls the flow of the outliner. And then if we go here, we can go down. There we go. You can also come in towards you, like that. The way you do not want to go is away from you. You can see that that line is much thicker. It's because I'm pushing against the flow of the outliner, which wants to go that way. So if you've ever done writing icing, this is a little bit like that. So, bearing in mind which ways I can go, let me just, so we've got an arrow to say don't do that. If you want to draw, for instance, a pretty flower, there we go. Now, I've turned my work. Oh, and I've got a blob on the end. Rescue the blob. And continue. The thing about outliner is, in a way, it's like you're playing with a stained glass window. But you're drawing all the leading first, before you add your colours. Oh, now here, you can see, if I put my hand there, I'm going to get it in the bit I've already painted. So, turn it round the other way. Make sure you're still happily in contact with the table and join it on. There we are. So, that gives you a very brief introduction of how to use outliner. Remember that if you hold it up to the window or to a bright light, you'll be able to see whether you've got any gaps in your lines. If you've got a gap in your line, then when you paint, the paint will go straight out. But if you've got a nice enclosed space, the paint will stay in. Now, what do you do with your nib afterwards? What I tend to do is take it off and drop it in a little pot of water. That allows me to remove the excess outliner from inside the nib and stops it going solid. And then, obviously, I'll put my cap back on. So, that's the basics of how to use outliner. Thank you for watching. Please check out my other videos and visit my website janecameron.co.uk to find out about my silk painting courses. If you have a suggestion for another video you would like to see, then please let me know on my Facebook page. Thank you for watching.